Hi, welcome to Alter My Closet. I am Jennifer. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for clicking on the channel. If you're new to the channel, this channel is about sewing, upcycling, making adjustments, alterations, things like that. So I do a little bit of everything that, my creative mind guides me to do. When it guides me, I just follow. Okay, so I just want to take you along on my journey, when my creativity kicks in, right? So on my last video, I showed this jacket saying that, I was going to do a reveal on this jacket. All right, but first, I just wanted to show what I'm wearing, and the video is gonna cover just some basic, simple hack, you would call it, to upscale your styling look, your design, what you're wearing. So, some things are already, beautiful already, the way it's designed, but I just wanted to take just a teeny bit further and add some look, upcycled or upscaled look to the pieces. So normally I don't wear my dress this short. This is a dress I got from Old Navy, and I think it's cute. I love the color and the little bow and thing like that. But I'm gonna show you how you can enhance this look and make it look a little more mature, I would say. So to start, what I did was to put some jeans on. And yes, I tucked all that dress down in the jeans. All right, and this was actually my outfit for today, but I just wanted to show and share pretty much, what I did to enhance the look. So I cuffed the foot of the jeans, and I'm still thinking of something else that I can do to these to make it a little, different than how I got it. All right, but they are long. They have these, what I call them, little studs on the side. All right, and then I matched it up with this necklace here, so kind of blends in. All right, so what I thought about with this collar, I turned it up this way, and what I did was to put this on the inside and did that. Now, safety pins can be our best friend, right? When I'm pinning my garment, I usually like to make sure that the pin doesn't show on the outside. All right, so I love that look. And you can always, put another one. If you've got something like this with this big break in the collar, to keep that color standing. All right, so I think that's a good way to enhance that simple looking dress by adding the jeans to it. Now you can back this over, because this have a little stitch right here. So I kind of backed it over a little bit. Just to get some of that fabric out, because it's all the way down here. So I'm just trying to back it up. All right, so yeah, that's the look. Now this is a white color. So another thing that I thought about, you could do this. And that would probably even stay better than to have it straight up. All right, so yeah, that is something different. All right, the next thing that I'm going to show you is this jacket. And like I was saying, I wanted to do a reveal. So right now, this jacket, you know, tan, I think it looks cute with the t-shirt and the necklace. But they did such great work on this jacket. Look at this. I am loving this piece on the inside, like an animal print. So what I thought about is to turn this inside out, and turning it inside out, it gives this satin finish. Okay, what I'm gonna do, because I'm thinking of getting different looks from this jacket, what I'm gonna do is to remove the tag here, and I'm gonna leave this button here. But what I'm gonna do is to put another button here. So when removing the tag, just be careful. You know, I'm using this seam remover. Just be careful not to put a hole in your silky fabric. Okay, so there is another tag on the inside of this garment, and it's sewn on the inside, so I can't pick it off with the seam remover. So what I would do is just cut this off, because what I want to do is to utilize this so I can get the most wear out of it, so I can still wear it, you know, showing this part, and I can wear it showing this part. And later on, there may be some adjustments to this, but this is just, like I said, a quick, simple hack that you can do to get a different look out of your garment. So you just want to trim up, you know, any pieces that's showing there. But later on, I could actually go in, remove the seam, take it out, and sew it back. And that would probably be more like me using a needle and thread to do that. All right, so I took that off. It does have a little opening here, so I am going to sew that up as well. So ideally, I would not wear this shirt or blouse or dress with this jacket, but I just wanted to show you. I didn't want to be changing off clothing and all that for the sake of time, but just wanted to show you. What I did was to put this button here on the inside. So now I'm wearing it, the jacket inside out. Now I can't see the back, how it looks, but you know, just based on what I had in mind, this is the look that I was going for, just as far as turning the jacket inside out, wearing it both ways, you know, but getting the look, you know, showing off this animal print here in the back, right? Later on, I might do something different to this jacket to where it's reversible, but for right now, you know, this is just a quick, easy way. Yes, people might say I'm wearing the jacket inside out, but styles are being created every day. You know, different looks are being created, and yeah, I may end up adding some pockets at a later time, maybe another piece of animal print or something, you know. But yeah. All right, so that's look number 2, and number 3. Then for look number 3, I am trying to go for this look here. So there's this top, and the way the hanger is positioned right now, it's holding up the top to where the shoulder here looks square. So I am trying to get a shoulder pad going in this one, you know, to enhance that look. All right, but I'm matching up this top here because it has this little glitter look in it with this skirt here. What I'm gonna do is remove these shoulder pads. I've had this jacket forever. It is so vintage, and I probably wore it once to an event. So the shoulder pad was already falling out. I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. So what I'm gonna do is to go ahead and attach the shoulder pads in this top here. It's not the exact size, but let's see how it looks. And then I wanted to show you what it looks like before the shoulder pad. Okay. The back is crisscrossed. All right, so this is the finished look with the shoulder pad. Now, like I said, the shoulder pad is a little bit wider than the actual shoulder on the blouse, but I think it will work. I am loving, you know, especially when I have it on. The mannequin is a little bit slimmer than I am. So when I have it on, I think my shoulders will, you know, actually cause here to extend a little bit more and give it that look that I'm looking for. So I've been loving the bagging of the blouses in the front. And then this is what the back looks like. So it has a zipper there in the back going all the way down. It has this little opening here in the back. And of course, you know, this would require like a little camisole under it. And then I put this necklace, the signature necklace there. And so, yeah. So just these little, like I said, enhancements that you can do to your pieces to make them more fashionable. Yeah, or, you know, just to upscale them a little bit, all right? But just to show you the pieces once again, that's the jacket that I turned around. So I'm loving the way that looks. And maybe when I had it on, this probably gapped a little bit, but that's how it looks, you know, laying down nicely. And that's the front. I added this button, and if you can see that it's kind of a little leopard print looking button. All right. So that's it. Let me know what you think about these styles here. I did remove the necklace when I put the jacket on, and I did change out the earrings, you know, to some gold earrings just to match with that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me once again, like I said. And please comment, like, share, and hype the video so it, you know, it can grow more. Thank you all who have subscribed to the channel already. And if you're watching for the first time and like the content or love the content, you can consider subscribing. All right, but thank you guys, and you will see me on the next video. Bye.